ఆంధ్ర లయోలా కళాశాలలో జరుగుతున్న సభలో ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి వెంకయ్య నాయుడు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. విజయవాడ నుంచి ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారం ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
For themselves, which was rectified with the formation of separate Andhra state, the first linguistic state in India. I am told that Father Theo Matthias set his foot for the first time on the soil of Andhra Loyola College on the occasion of its foundation stone laying ceremony in 1953. He was then the principal of Loyola College, Madras. అందువలన మన యొక్క తెలుగు గడ్డపై మొట్టమొదటి కళాశాల యొక్క ప్రధాన ఆచార్యుడిగా ఈ కళాశాలను ప్రారంభించిన యొక్క ఫాదర్ మథియాస్ని ఇవాళ మనందరం గుర్తుంచుకోవడానికి అవసరం ఎంతో ఉంది. ఆయన చేసిన సేవలు, ఆయన చూపిన మార్గాన్ని మనందరం కూడా గమనించి ఆ దారిలో ముందుకెళ్లేందుకు అందరూ కూడా ప్రయత్నం చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఎంతో ఉంది. At a very young age of 35 years, he was tasked to shoulder the responsibility of building and running the Andhra Loyola College at Vijayawada. He worked with meticulous plan, missionary zeal and unparalleled hard work, hoping that he would open a new glorious chapter in the educational history of the newly formed state of Andhra Pradesh. Before coming here, I had an occasion to meet Mr. Vadde Somanadreswar Rao, former minister. He was telling me he was the first batch PUC student of this college, and he was recollecting that Mathaya, when he was moving around, walking around the corridors with dignity, everybody used to be very alert and used to be very respectable, because Mathaya is not only 6 foot tall, fair, but also very knowledgeable. That's why he was widely respected. Such people are the need of the hour. We must emulate the example of such people, and we must try to get that such type of character, caliber, capacity and conduct. In no time, he established yet another venerable Jesuit education institution, the name of which would be written in golden letters in the annals of higher education in the Telugu land. Father Theo Matthias did a commendable job and created a niche for himself in the hearts and minds of the Telugu people by his breadth of vision and depth of great institution. Do not thrive only on rules, their customs, traditions and practices, in fact, play a great role in the success. I am pleased to learn that the tradition of punctuality, discipline, respect and devotion to duty instituted by the great priest himself still survive and flourish in this temple of learning. Many of my friends, my batchmates in the university, they all hail from Loyola College, and they recall fond memories of their stay here. And then I could see them leading a disciplined life, so that I also understand how the Loyola College has maintained standards, is maintaining standards, and hope it will maintain standards in the future also. Discipline is very much required. Discipline is very much required. Punctuality is very much required. I try to practice punctuality wherever I go before time. Some people were complaining recently, sir, people say Sri Venkaya Naidu is always punctual. But the complaint is nowadays he is not punctual, he is coming before time. This is the complaint people are making. There is nothing wrong, nothing harmful if you go little before. You can meet and greet and talk and walk with the people. But if you go late, that will send a wrong signal to the people. So the leadership of the country, of the state, of the society, of any walk of life, they must all practice discipline, they must all try to be punctual. My dear young students, I would request you also, in your life, in whatever walk of life you may enter tomorrow, be disciplined and be punctual, then you will definitely achieve greater heights and reach greater heights. This is the experience I have. Now, after more than 6 decades, Andhra Loyola College continues to be synonymous of qualities of collegiate education in both Telugu states. It is heartening to note that Reverend Father Theo Matthias always served as an ambassador of India's great tradition of learning, knowledge and wisdom when he was chosen as the special Indian delegate to address the United Nations General Assembly in 75 and 76. His abilities were so impressive that permission of the Superior General of the Society of Jesus was sought to nominate him as a member of the Rajya Sabha and make use of his services in the Department of Education, Government of India.